Yo, what up, street gods? Here, Kim. To go demigod mode. Alright? Like, best friend Kanye was like, I know I'm not the most high, but I'm on a new high, right? So, probably one of the best things about powerlifting, hype lifting, whatever you want to call it, is when you attempt and achieve a new personal record, and then you're like, let's say, deadlifts are for losers, right? So I think I done got super swole off rack pulls, and no reason to do no loser deadlifts. I think deadlifts is just for people who compete. Why do you compete? Because you got low self-esteem. You got to judge your worth based on the strength and the qualities of others. But anyways, so I think to hype yourself up and to attempt something cray is it requires some sort of like focus, zen zone, hype, going super saiyan. How to go super saiyan, right? And what it requires is for you to kind of get into the mindset and to channel all of your energy into that one moment. And actually especially with powerlifters, the thing I'm always curious about, not necessarily how much they lift, but just more like how do people hype themselves up. Typically a lot of people listen to music and, you know, they got the earbuds pros or whatever, and they just put on like, you know, some Eminem or whatever. When the beat drops or slaps super hard, then they give it their all, and I think that's good. I mean, I think strategically speaking, the music side of things is a wise decision. However, I'm just curious, like, you know, maybe music is a crutch. Like, how strong could you get, or how much could you lift or conquer fear without the aid of music? And I think same thing goes with like lifting belts and straps and knee wraps and all these other silly things. So one thing that is kind of important to think about and consider is how can you hype yourself up and kind of go next level when it comes to hyping yourself up. Some pragmatic thoughts I have. First and foremost, actually enough, I think powerlifting, hype lifting, whatever, don't use any accessories. Just use mixed grip and good old-fashioned chalk. I just got the stuff that comes in the tube. It seems to work good. Or just get the powdered chalk, whatever floats your boat. Just get on Amazon, just get wherever's cheapest. Shout out to Jeff Bezos. Honestly, anyone who criticized Amazon, Jeff Bezos, like, yeah, a bunch of hypocrites. Make your life so convenient. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, drive to the nearest like sports fitness store and then pay like $50 for some chalk, right? No, it's just Amazon it, right? Because you think about it, right? Like, let's just think about the ethos of things, right? So let's say you got the weight belt, right? It's like, oh, it helps you stabilize your core so you could, you know, turn out more reps. You could do, you know, especially when you're going for triples or whatever, right? You're going for reps. I'm like, shouldn't the point be to like strengthen your body, and then you could like on control strengthen your core and your back or your spine or your position, whatever, and pull the way through without the aid of a belt. And so I think low-key, whenever people put on a belt, is actually to conquer the fear of fear, because, you know, you're afraid you're gonna hurt yourself, or you want that little extra boost, or you've always used it, so you cannot like not use it. It's kind of like, you know, you're playing sports, got your lucky pair of boxers or socks or whatever, and it's like there's that superstition. And actually, especially using chalk and mixed grip, right? Once you get a super monster grip on something, interestingly enough, before you even lift it, you could actually kind of get a sense through your grip strength, like how hard you could crush the bar or grip it, like whether you could lift or not. So even before I did I did 6 plates of 25 and a 2.5er on each side, and then it was you know, I gave it my all, and then at the very end I'm like, yep, got it up. Felt at the very tail end, and even before lifting it, I actually was like, I almost had like 99.9% confidence that I could lift it. What just was required was for me to focus, go Zen zone, and just clear out my mind and just do the thing. Now, how do you, before you do it, like remove fear or concern from your mind? I mean, here's the thought. I think some sort of rituals are good. Like so like imagine like a chicken doing the rain dance. What I personally do is I slap myself in the face, I slap my hands, I massage my fingers, my wrists, my back, my thighs, etc. And this ritual is useful to me because it helps me kind of get into the zone. And so actually getting into some sort of Zen zone that way, I think it's actually very advantageous. Also, a pro tip too is if you are going to record yourself at the gym like I do, I don't always do it, I do it most of the time though. Just get a GoPro Hero, just the newest one, and shoot ultra wide mode, and just turn off all the front facing LCD screens and the blinking stuff, and just record yourself that way, so then you don't have to worry so much about camera angle. So that's not gonna, you know, mess you up, because I think a lot of people when they do it, it's like everyone has like the iPhone tripod thingy now, and then they gotta, you know, they have some sort of special trick so you could record video and you could listen to music. But I'm just like, let's try without music, right? And so then what it becomes is you produce your own hype within yourself, and you're not reliant on some sort of external force, which is like music and stuff to hype you up. And also I think it's, you know, even if you do compete, powerlifting, whatever, it's a good strategy, because when you actually compete, you're actually not allowed to listen to your favorite song too. So in this way, you almost over prepare yourself before you do the actual meet, and I think it'll actually end up benefiting you in the long run. So what I personally do, you know, I can't speak for you, but like, you know, just gotta listen to your body, just walk around. I use the restroom a lot, I go pee a lot, and drink more water, kind of walk around and just, and then, you know, when you kind of know you're ready, don't use the clock, don't time yourself. Just have to listen to your body, and then once you're ready to do it, and then, you know, once you actually do feel a little bit of that fear, my thought is think about that fear and just think to yourself, is this a wise fear, or is this a foolish fear, or is this just a normal fear? So like, for example, let's say you're going for really heavy squats, right? And then you're warming up, you know, squats, and then something feels weird in your knee. Pause, you know, walk around a little bit, and then try to be really, I mean, you know your body best, right? Just like, should I just not do this today? I could, because there's always tomorrow. So like, also the thing is, you shouldn't be so rushed. Like if you're not feeling it, like yesterday I was gonna do some rack pulls, but now I wasn't feeling it, so I'm like, oh, you know, just do some stretches and then I'll just try again tomorrow, which is today, and actually ended up working out well. Know that there's always tomorrow, which is a nice thought. I think maybe the reason why we're in such a rush to do things is this like culture of productivity, or you gotta do things on time, or like the whole thing is so stupid. It's like, you know, when people chop up their week schedule, like, oh, Monday is chest and back, and then Tuesday is tries, and you know, whatever. Much more wise to just like go to the gym every single day, and once you get there, you just kind of do what you feel like doing, because who knows, maybe you didn't sleep so well the night prior, so you shouldn't go super heavy. You should just do some like yoga stretches and, you know, push-ups or calisthenics or whatever, and then just use the bathroom, say hi to your friends, and peace out. And that's also the thing too, is that I think the wise thing to do is don't think that more time spent in the gym and more exercises actually yields in a higher output or result. My personal strategy is whenever I go to the gym, I just try to do one lift, essentially, whether it be my squat walk or my squat hold or my rack pulls, whatever, and then I just peace out afterwards. So this is a good way, because you know, you can still have a nice warm up, and then you still don't kind of it's more efficient with your time, I think. And especially now that, you know, I got a kid, you know, since I usually nap him around like 11:30 noonish. You'll see for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Sometimes when it's champ, 3 hours. So my time is quite limited. So during the very small free time. What's up, PDC?
How's it going?
PDC. Oh, I like the new hat.
Oh, thank you.
How's Livy?
She's doing so good. Just silly and happy.
You look so good.
Thank you. I shaved and
oh yeah,
cleaned cleaned up a little bit, but it's already coming back around the ears.
You getting your nice tan?
Yeah, a little bit. You know, working on it always. Is that GoPro?
Yeah, GoPro.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the GoPro?
Yeah, I actually used them forever,
Yeah.
surfing and stuff, but
Oh.
it's been a while since I've had one.
You ever surf in Huntington?
Yeah, I went on Thanksgiving.
Oh, cool. What's your best trick?
Just standing up. Just getting
Yo,
to the shore.
that's like 90,000 times better than I could do.
Yeah, it was big too. I mean, I ride a longboard, so I don't really care if the waves are big or not, as long as they're in good shape. But it was pretty darn big. I'd say it was about 5 or 6 feet. And,
Dang.
yeah, it was fun. It was really, really fun.
So when are you gonna get Livy on the board?
Dude, as soon as she can. As soon as she can.
It's funny because like I'll take Son to the skate shop and I'll have him balance on top of the skateboards, and I think he's kind of into it actually.
Oh yeah?
He's really into like wheels and balancing and stuff like that.
Let me see if I can pull it up, but there's a really cool thing I really want to get Liv. It's like it's a skateboard, but it has a little handle on it.
Oh, is it kind of like a Razor scooter thing?
It's almost like a backwards scooter.
Oh,
Let
okay.
me see if I have a picture of it.
Huh, backwards
It's
scooter.
this, called an Oki.
Called a what?
Like a.
Oh, that's cool. Huh.
I was like,
You should give it a go, yeah.
right?
Oh, do you know another fun thing I'll do is I take Sen to REI, and you know there's a bunch of bikes.
Yeah.
I'll just have him ride the free bikes around for a little bit. So that's, like, have you ever seen those like they have those training bikes now that they don't have any pedals, they just kind of balance, and apparently kids are really into that.
Striders?
Yeah, something like that. It looks like kids are like champs on that.
Yeah, those are really, really cool. My
Yeah.
nephews, I mean, before they could even say a word, they were like rolling around
that's
on
good,
there,
that's
super
good.
into it.
Oh, another fun thing